The Eagle Mindset. A story of transformation, a story of most inspiring creature of the world. Before I share with you one of the most powerful stories about the eagle, I want you to pause and reflect on your own life. Change never begins outside, it begins inside. Every breakthrough, every transformation starts when you decide that the old version of you is no longer enough. To create the life you dream of, you must be willing to let go of what's comfortable, to leave behind the people, habits, and mindsets that keep you small. Now, let me tell you about the eagle, the bird that has inspired kings, warriors, and leaders for centuries. If you ever want to embody something in life, choose the eagle. Don't be a parrot. The parrot talks endlessly but never soars high. The eagle speaks little but flies to the skies. A parrot entertains, an eagle inspires. The eagle is not just a bird, it is a mindset, a philosophy for living. Here are 7 life-changing lessons from the eagle that can reshape your destiny if you choose to live by them. First lesson we learn from the eagle: eagles fly alone. An eagle doesn't flock with pigeons or sparrows. It either soars with other eagles or flies alone. That's the first lesson: you cannot rise while staying with people who pull you down. Sometimes, loneliness is not a curse, it's an opportunity to discover yourself. Don't fear walking alone on your journey. The higher you want to go, the fewer people will walk with you. Lesson number 2: eagles have clear vision. An eagle can spot its prey from 5 kilometers away. Once it locks onto its target, it does not lose focus until it succeeds. Your dreams demand the same clarity. Define your vision, hold it tightly, and pursue it relentlessly. Don't let distractions, doubts, or delays stop you. Like the eagle, see your goal and refuse to let go until it's yours. And make no mistake, rebirth is never easy. Breaking old patterns hurts. Leaving comfort zones feels terrifying. Saying goodbye to relationships or identities you've outgrown is painful. But just like the eagle, once you go through that painful process, you will emerge stronger, lighter, and freer. The eagle teaches us that growth often feels like dying, but it's not death, it's rebirth. So when life pushes you to the edge, when everything seems like it's falling apart, remember, it may not be the end. It could be the beginning of your greatest transformation. Because if the eagle can choose pain over death, so can you. At the end of the day, we are all stories. The eagle teaches us that greatness doesn't come from ease, it comes from clarity, courage, and sacrifice. If you want to soar, don't be afraid to change. Don't be afraid to let go. Don't be afraid to be reborn. Be an eagle. Fly high. And write a story worth remembering. Last lesson: the most powerful lesson is: eagles undergo painful renewal. The rebirth of an eagle. At around 40 years of age, the eagle faces a crossroad. Its body has grown old and weak. Its beak has bent and dulled, making it difficult to hunt. Its talons have lost their strength, and its wings are heavy with worn-out feathers. At this point, the eagle has 2 choices: accept death slowly or choose to be reborn through pain. But here's what makes the eagle extraordinary: it chooses rebirth. The process is brutal. The eagle retreats to the top of a mountain, far away from the world, where it begins its renewal. First, it knocks its own beak against the rocks until it breaks off. Imagine the agony. Imagine the patience it takes to wait for a new, sharper beak to grow back. Once the beak has returned, the eagle uses it to pluck out its old, weakened talons, again, choosing pain for the sake of strength. Finally, it pulls out every single heavy feather, leaving itself bare and vulnerable, unable to fly. For 5 long months, the eagle endures this suffering, confined and dependent on nothing but its will to survive. And then, something miraculous happens. The beak grows back, sharper than ever. The talons regrow, stronger and deadlier than before. New feathers sprout, lighter and more powerful, enabling it to soar higher than it did in its youth. The eagle emerges renewed, ready to live another 30 more years. Now, what's the life lesson here? Every one of us faces a mountain moment in life, a point where the old version of us can no longer carry us forward. Maybe it's a toxic relationship draining your energy. Maybe it's a job that suffocates your dreams. Maybe it's habits and mindsets that once protected you but now imprison you. Like the eagle, you too have a choice: stay the same and wither away slowly, or endure the pain of transformation. Because if the eagle can choose pain over death, so can you. At the end of the day, we are all stories. The eagle teaches us that greatness doesn't come from ease, it comes from clarity, courage, and sacrifice. If you want to soar, don't be afraid to change. Don't be afraid to let go. Don't be afraid to be reborn. Be an eagle. Fly high. And write a story worth remembering.